Welcome. We're back with Sam, and we're here above the collector and right by the mules. And Sam says, "What's up?" He's screaming at somebody. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know where anyone else is left. So, yeah, there's that. But either way, we gotta go over there. We're collecting old game consoles. So yeah, let's go. Let's go see what we can find for the collector, so that way we can start at least dealing with them and whatever they want to do to join and whatnot. Yeah, I don't really know where the rest of the mules are. Definitely says that there is some mules here that we have to deal with, but I don't know where they're at. I'm trying to find them, but earlier, but I don't know. Maybe they're just at the camp. Oh yeah, they're at the camp. I see them. That's why I couldn't actually see them, because they're just chilling out here. I think there's only one more. Nope, that one. Got him. There's the other guy. There he is. Get out of here. Shush. Alright, let's go get that. Go get that vehicle. How many ceramics? I don't know if we need any more ceramics, because we're carrying a lot already. And obviously the only way we're going to be able to use these is if we go across the mountain. So we might wait. We might not pick anything else up until we do that. The vehicle is quite full. Right? I think it is quite full.
Let's roll.
Yeah, it's still got some room. But we got deliveries to make. We are 10 days away, or well, when this one comes out, we'll be maybe like a week. I think we'll be a week away. I'm 10 days away, so we'll be a week away when this one comes out. From Death Stranding 2. I think we'll be able to start playing it on the 24th.
Right on.
Which is Tuesday. Okay, where are we going? Gotta go over there. Oh, that's a good note right there. I didn't even see that. Oh, I totally forgot we were supposed to... Yeah. We're gonna have to, like, bust out some of these, You got anything else? No? We're gonna have to start busting out some of these, data if we're gonna get through it before we start Death Stranding 2. So, let's buckle up, see if we can read a few real quick. Got some mail. Veteran Porter. I've reached my limit. Road treating you alright, Sam? Good. Got to say, you give us Porter something to be proud of. Truly, you do. Before I went solo back in the day, I was making runs with this delivery outfit. Wasn't easy living these parts, being unforgiving as they are, but that doesn't stop our guys and gals. We had ourselves a damn good leader. Didn't have dooms or nothing, but he had a nose for BTs, which made it an even bigger boot to the gonads when he went over to the demons. Yeah, that's right. Higgs is my old boss. You got to understand, though, those were crazy times. Guys were losing their minds left and right, going mule. Seemed we had a one-way ticket to Shitsville. A few like me went independent, but most couldn't hack it. Got out of the game before the game got them. Stubborn old me knuckled down and kept on keeping on. But this life takes its toll. Glad you came along when you did, partner. Yeah, you're welcome, buddy. All right. How much more of Hartman's do we have? Holy crap. The Egyptian view of the brain 3 years ago. It is common nowadays to think of the personality, the mind, of consciousness as a whole, as phenomena born exclusively of the brain. However, to the ancient Egyptians, these things were different. They believed that a person's soul, their spiritual essence, resided in the heart. As a result, the mummification process involved the removal of all internal organs, save this one, the brain included. To the Egyptians, a man's ka was represented by and contained within their heart, whereas the ha was made up of the other organs and the remainder of the flesh. Hardly a picture compatible with modern medical science, but consider for a moment the BBs which porters utilize in the field and the brain-dead still mothers to which they are bound. Could it not be said that in turning our attention away from the brain and towards the heart, the womb, the umbilicus, in our quest to grow closer to the world of the dead, that we are perhaps returning to the old ways? It's an interesting way to think about it. The corals of the seam 3 years ago. Life began in the oceans, and as it evolved, it graduated to land. At least this is what was believed until recently. The creatures of the sea, the land, is a harsh and unforgiving place. Given this, what could possibly have compelled these organisms to make such a drastic transition? Consider that fossils of the first fish to adapt themselves to land have been found in regions with unusually large tidal range. Could it be that these creatures developed legs in order to more swiftly return to the safety of the sea when stranded? Could that their evolutionary leap have been triggered by this traumatic experience? If so, could similar circumstances have shaped the evolution of the coral-like organisms that inhabit the sea, driven them to develop an ability to live between life and death, between time and timelessness? Coral is, after all, older than any organism of the land, and hardly enough to have weathered the mass extinction of 540 million years ago, and it is a life form upon which many other organisms rely to survive. Bearing all this in mind, one could argue that the ability to survive in the seam is indicative of a profound evolutionary leap. Huh. I didn't know that. Oh god, turn. Okay. I think we got everything right. The question is, can we hit it from this side, or do we have to go the other way? What's that? Oh yeah, that's something we gotta go retrieve. I think the problem is there's no way for me to do that from there, right? You think I can jump it? I don't know if I want to chance it. Like right there? Do you think we could jump it right there? I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this. This is probably gonna be bad. Oh yeah, that was easy. Easy. Not you. Okay. Get on the ladder. Whoa. I don't want it, but it's fine. Better than it just sitting there. Yeah, we could have activated this one forever ago. I just forgot that they needed something from the mules. We could have had this one at least on our docket.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, a delivery.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you certainly aim to impress, don't you? If there was such a thing as a porter honor roll, your name would surely be at the top.
Okay. It's a weird way to say that. Legends. Okay, he's not going to join the UCA.
Should I require your services again?
Yep.
I will contact you.
Yeah, great.
Good work.
I thought he would join already. Mountaineer, no. That we could do. I'm not gonna do that. I know we're going there, but like at the same time, I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm putting these alloys in the private locker. I don't want them either. I know it's like storing material in a private locker is blasphemy, but like at the same time, it's fine.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh, I wanted to grab this. Oh God, come on, Sam. Come on, turn around. There we go. Speed. I don't got time, Sam. Speed it. Jump. Hello. Wrong button. Before he sends us mail. Okay, more Hartman. He has the most. Look at that. Well, he has the most so far. Repatriates and void outs. 3 years ago, I have come across a number of old reports which make mention of humans who have certain powers which have led to them becoming known as repatriates. As we know, when a human and a BT come into contact, a void out results, which is analogous to what physicists would term an annihilation event. This event occurs when matter meets antimatter and mass is converted violently and abruptly into energy. The process is highly efficient, though some energy is lost to the production of neutronus. Similarly, in a void out, massive amounts of energy are released, resulting in destruction on a devastating scale, which leaves behind a large crater. Void outs triggered by contact with repatriates, however, consistently result in smaller craters. It is suspected that this is because energy is lost to the beach in the same manner that it is lost to neutrino production in a conventional annihilation event, and that in the case of repatriates, the amount of energy lost is particularly high. That said, how the repatriate's body survives intact is a far bigger mystery, and one on which I will refrain from commenting until I have had the chance to examine one in the flesh. One notable repatriate is Sam Strand, a former member of Bridges, one who left from some years ago and has been making his way in the world as a porter ever since. I do hope I get to meet him someday, considering how invaluable he could be in advancing our understanding of the true nature of beaches and the Death Stranding. Sorry. BTs are reaching out to us. 3 years ago. 2.4 million years ago, Homo habilis started to craft some stone tools. Hands are so very important, don't you think? Our other sensory organs passively interpret data. Our eyes light, our ears sound, our nose smell, our mouths taste, but hands are different. To touch requires conscious action. To grasp, mores, to connect that which is in our left hand with that which is in our right, still more. And the handprints we see when BTs seek out humans, why, I'd say that that's just evidence of our otherworldly friends yearning to forge a connection. They're reaching out to us, attempting to bridge the gap between realm of the dead and of the living. Okay. Oh, look at that. We finally did it. We're at 99. Now let's hope we can keep that under 99. We're at 98, sorry. Let's see if we can keep it under 99 plus. We gotta go to the distro center. Over there. Pick up something. Head back to this guy. Get him on to the network, and then hopefully we'll be able to make lots of deliveries. Okay, that's fine. Oh, some dudes. What's up, buddies? I was like, how are we gonna get out of here? No, that's not bad. Where are we going? Yeah, we gotta go down here, right?
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Not requesting decontaminated city. All clear. Welcome to the South Border Bridges.
Thank you. Distribution south of Lake Knot, or whatever the hell your name is. What? Cargo for certain standard orders can be collected from your private locker. Oh. It's in my private locker? Oh, okay. No, I should have put it on our suit, because we're going to have to grab it later. Do that later. Jeez, nothing. Just send it. Okay. Let's see what he has to say. The collector. We used to have things called magazines. Back before the Stranding, there was a medium known as the magazine, a collection of articles and pictures printed on paper. Some magazines had hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of readers. At the height of their popularity, it wasn't rare for people to get all of their information and news from them. Journalists and editors would collect data, conduct interviews, and compile them into weekly or monthly issues, and readers would devour them with relish. My own father was the editor of a popular magazine, one that published hints and strategies for beating popular video games. Sadly, not long before the Stranding, digital media rose to prominence, and that spelled the end for print publications. I wonder what happened to like those kinds of magazines. Like, I wish they still created something like that. Even like, I guess they might. Do they have a digital version of stuff like that? I don't know. Whatever. Thanks to the internet, anyone could produce content and anyone could consume said content. People became their own editors, their own curators of truth, as it were. But my father was always one to swim against the tide, and so he stuck with print. In spite of writing on the writing on the wall, they called him the last editor-in-chief. Over the years, he amassed a massive number of magazines and newspapers, all of which I was free to peruse. Growing up after he passed away, I took up the mantle and continued expanding the collection. But now in this post-Stranding world, we have the chiral network. It is incredible technology, but will it be no different than the internet in the end? I, for one, have no desire to see it descend into a cesspool of abuse and misinformation. If nothing can be done to prevent that, then I want nothing to do with it. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what you got to say in a minute. Make a few deliveries. You'll join our side soon. Okay, finally getting through him. King Midas and the Chiral Crystal, 2.5 years ago. Rumors have been circulating regarding a man who called himself King Midas. Unlike his namesake from Greek mythology, however, this gentleman does not turn all that he touches to gold. Instead, he claims to wield the power to create chiral crystals at will. The story suggests that he gained this power as a result of experiments involving organisms which possessed a similar ability. I am, of course, aware of the existence of microbes that could melt and condense gold, in effect extracting it from ore deposits, but this is the first I've ever heard of an organism that can do something similar with chiralium. These organisms are apparently akin to cryptobites, as well as the coral that is found in the seam, in that they exist outside of time. If this man truly managed to harvest such organisms, then it is an extraordinary achievement which could lead to untold possibilities. Vertible by alchemy even. Much like his mythical counterpart, however, King Midas is said to have paid a heavy price for this power. Indeed, his body has turned into a mass of particles, a side effect of crystallizing all that chiralium with which he came into contact. It is said that the only evidence of his existence are 2 golden handprints he left behind. Now, I must temper this rather dramatic story by stressing that no microbes capable of the previously described ability has been detected. As such, I suspect the king is nothing more than an urban legend, the kind of story spun by dreamers in a world where chiral crystals are rare and precious and can only be collected from perilous timefall-soaked places. Perhaps we could even consider it a morality tale. The moral being, of course, that greed is never good, whether one lusts for gold or for chiral crystals. It is, however, a remarkable coincidence that not long after I first heard talk of this modern-day King Midas, I also started to hear rumors concerning a man wearing a golden death mask. Might the two be related? Who knows? Yeah, the golden death mask was Higgs. For sure, Higgs. Back up. Okay. All these deliveries for the collector. See if we can make this guy happy. Come on, really? Okay. Come on. Turn. 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 You gotta let the gas off in order to turn sometimes. Turn well, I should say. You guys are gonna want to get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Keep on keeping on.
Watch out. I'm going this way. I don't want to run you over. Heaven forbid. Yeah, I should have just put them on our person, because now we have to go into the truck, grab them, put them on our back. Auto arrange. Just kidding. Down we go. You think we'd break our legs if we jumped from there? I'm assuming it would be bad. But I don't know what would happen. We haven't done any of those, like, tests. Not like we should do those tests, but, you know, sometimes it makes me wonder. Like, maybe we should try it.
Well, if it isn't Sam Bridges. Very good. Very good. Oh, you certainly aim to impress.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you to join the network, bro.
If there was such a thing as a porter honor roll, your name would surely be at the top.
Is this dude like a robot that just says the same thing? Well, we got him to a star. That's good.
I suppose you've piqued my interest in the outside world somewhat.
Easy.
However, as I still have reservations concerning the UCA, I'd prefer to enter into a contract for the time being. I trust that won't be a problem?
Nope. Never is. So the only one left is the first prepper. One more. Mr. First Prepper. Emergency yellow.
It's done then? Excellent.
Yep.
I will be sure to test the connection shortly.
Cool.
I knew I was right to call on you. Take care.
You didn't really.
I'll be in touch.
I had to find your place and then take my own delivery to you. More? Might as well.
Order assigned.
Got nothing to do.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
More things, come on. And they're already asleep. The mules, that is, because we've already taken them out, so shouldn't be that difficult. Okay. Before he sends us some mail to read, let's get through some more interviews. Evolution, Death Stranding, and the Fear of Dying 1 year ago. Death has been Homo sapiens' constant companion for every step of our evolutionary journey. Our cultures and civilizations have been built with the awareness of our relationship with death, the extent to which we can accept and live with it. Out of fear of the inevitable decomposition and destruction of the flesh, our ancestors developed elaborate embalming techniques, death masks, and the like. Indeed, the mask has been a symbol of the soul that transcends this world to exist for eternity in the next. The mummies and sarcophagi of ancient Egypt are but one instance of this. Honored individuals were given masks and placed inside sarcophagi in order to be preserved for eternity, and thereby transcending death and attaining immortality. Paintings and photographs are no different, really. They are simply more modern variants of the Egyptians' mask and sarcophagi. Indeed, all of the humanities' crowning and achievements are art, language, writing, are arguably a reaction to death and an expression of our desire to overcome it. They are great feats born from fear, and one might even go as far as to say that it was the primal fear of death that drove the evolution of our ancestors into Homo sapiens in the first place. In fact, I would go further still. I would posit that it was this fear that brought about the Death Stranding itself. It has certainly seemed more and more plausible of late. Alright. Bridges needs Homo ludens 2 years ago. I have already spoken at length about the new varieties of men that have emerged in the wake of chiral pollution and from the resulting phobias. Homo demons, Homo gestalt, not to mention those touched by dooms. This much is common knowledge. I, however, would posit, I think that's how you say that we could further categorize the humans of this day and age. Take our comrades Mama and Lochna, for example. They are creators, are they not? People who use tools to make things. Craftspeople, Homo Faber, consider dead men. One who looks the dead in the eyes every day, and one who takes the organs of his own. His relationship with death is transcendental, sublime. It is, in essence, his faith, and he a Homo religious. As for myself, Homo loquens, a linguist, one who seeks to understand this world through the language of science and logic. There is, however, another very special type of human, a breed that would serve bridges rather well, Homo ludens, they who play. Be it deliberate or unintentional, Homo lumens unite people, creating culture, shaping the very world around them, not through violence nor laws or prescriptions, but rather through metamorphical acts of play. I know of only one great person who matches this description, the one they call the Great Deliverer, Sam Porter. Despite Die Hardman's best efforts, however, his whereabouts are still unknown. Okay. Hartman is complete. Now we gotta get through Mama. We only have, I don't know what episode this is, but we only have 4 more episodes before we're gonna be done with this before we're done with Death Stranding. I'm only gonna go till episode 63, no matter where we're at. That'll be it. I need to take a break to get everything ready for Death Stranding 2. So we're going this way somewhere. Right. Truck's running low. Just kidding. Whoop. Whoop. Sorry, I was scratching my face. Where is it? Over there? Thought we had to go in. Oh, it's right here. Oh, I almost did it again. They're not in that one? Nope. Is there another one way over there somewhere? Oh yeah, there is. Let's go do this one first. BB is excited. Burp, burp, burp. Yeah, we'll just carry it because I don't want to have to deal with putting it in, taking it out. You know the drill. We can probably, well, not yet. I was gonna say we can probably get rid of the legs because we no longer need to worry about the mountains, but that's not true because we still have the spiritualist and their last prepper to finish. The first prepper, not the last prepper. The first prepper to do. And obviously they're up in the mountains, so we'll want the legs for that reason specifically. Okay, what else do we got? Okay, don't care. Don't want it. It's not for the collector, I don't want it.
As well.
Need a charge. We need a charge, but we're gonna jump it. Probably not the smartest, but it is like, it looks like it's easy enough, right? Yeah, see? And then we like jump it on that. Then we're fine. Truck's a little jacked up. Ooh. Getting a little spicy there towards the end. One inhabitant. Just one. The collector himself.
Scanning bridges, ID.
What are you doing? We don't got time for you to relax your shoulders. So even when they're not on the UC8, we still don't get a lot of stars if they're just on the network.
Ah, we meet again.
You gonna say something the same? Yep.
You certainly aim to impress, don't you? If there was such a thing as a porter on a roll, your name would surely be at the top.
Does he not have anything in other lines? Did they only get him to say one line? Jeez, see, look at that. Like, that would have gotten us, like, if he was on the UC8, like, 3 stars at least.
I knew I was right to call on you. Take care.
Is this
I'll
guy?
be in touch.
This guy's only got one-liners, man. The same thing.
Good work.
I knew I was right to call on you. Oh, you're a porter on a roll. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, that's it. That's it for him. We're gonna have to see if we can hit someone else for deliveries to him. All right, let's see what Mama's got to say. Who do you think is going to have the most interviews, Hartman or... It's definitely not Mama. All right, the chiral network won. Mama from 3 years ago before first expedition. Okay, so the core infrastructure is complete. The basic Cupid-ready chiral network setup is good to go. Now all we have to do is connect Central Knot City to Capital and prove that it actually works. Sadly, I won't be here to see it. I've been assigned to the expedition team's second group, so I'll be heading west with the others. But the people in charge here are the best of the best. They'll have the network operational inside of 3 years, just as planned. I'm sure of it. And while they're seeing to that, we'll be visiting towns and whatnot across the country and putting the facilities in place for them for when things are finally up and running. Amelie and the others in the lead group will be forging the connections and laying the groundwork to make sure everything goes to plan. Afterwards, we'll just need to link it all up with the operational Cupids, and that should be that. It's kind of like the Apollo mission back in the day. They used a 3-stage rocket to get to the moon, right? Well, we're using a 3-stage process to make something almost as revolutionary. Chiral 2. In a way, the chiral network makes use of the beach. Makes use of the beach to allow us to travel through time. See, sending large amounts of data takes large amounts of time, as you expect, but the thing about beaches is, well, time doesn't pass the same way in them as it does out here. Might not even pass at all. Think about how the light from the stars in the sky we see has produced thousands of years ago. Routing data through the beach is like jumping to a point earlier in that journey, thereby cutting it shorter. Much shorter. Just imagine mass amounts of data transferred almost instantaneously. That's what we're trying to achieve with the chiral network in a nutshell. In theory, the network allows us to reconstruct old data that would otherwise be lost, to do so with fragmented resources. Using what's known as Evo-Devo analysis, we could take the finger bone of a dinosaur, say, and extrapolate from that not only the dinosaur's form, but its composition, internal, external, even its thought processes to a degree. Anything's possible with chiral computing. In other words, we won't just be able to reunite a nation, we'll be able to reclaim everything we lost in the Death Stranding. More even, theoretically, we could go back as far as the birth of the planet and beyond. And thanks to the beach, we'll be able to compile all that data in one place and reduce the processing time for even the most complex analysis in effectively zero. All right. Drones and Singularity. Several months ago. Unknown. Because she was dead. Just kidding. Yet, the bot is good to go. Oh, Drones and Singularity. I think I already said that. Sorry. We're putting it through some field tests within the network service area. Should have the results before long. Delivery efficiency within a given region is expected to improve following a successful Cupid connection as well. No, that won't be a problem. The bot's just a cargo carrier. Human input is required to accept orders and set coordinates. Drone syndrome shouldn't be a factor, and the Singularity not a chance. Well, think about it. AI doesn't die. It might get upgraded or replaced, but that's not at all comparable to death, so it has no reason to fear it. You see, the concept is completely foreign, incomprehensible. Death comes to all living things, but only humans have the capacity to understand the implications, to imagine what it means to no longer exist. That's one limitation AI won't ever overcome. That's the reason it won't ever surpass human intelligence. Cool. Sorry, I just wanted to get all of the mama out of the way, since there was only 3 of them.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead, take that time-sensitive delivery to the spiritualist, and then we'll head out. Do we still have to do one for the cosplay? I think we do, right? She's almost there. Okay. She's almost there too, so we'll probably have to take something from the spiritualist to her. Do we have any orders from the spiritualist to the cosplayer? Do we want to try to get one? I feel like we should see if she has anything for her. But it's kind of a... No, it's not real. It's kind of a pain to get to her, to be honest. Did you guys make a delivery already?
Hey, mine's heavier.
Excuse me, I need to run past you really quick. Yes, I know. The truck needs to be charged. I'll deal with that in a second. Yeah, we need to take something. I don't know how close are we to the spiritualist. Not even close. So we need more than one delivery. So if I'm taking a delivery up there, it's got to be more than just one delivery for her, because she's gonna. I don't want to have to do it again. That's kind of what I'm getting at. So we're gonna go see if the spiritual or the cosplayer has anything for us to take to her. So we'll do that first, and then we'll hit the distribution center to take that time-sensitive delivery to her. And then we'll see if we can do some of the first prepper deliveries. And I was really hoping that there would be a generator on the side of the road somewhere, because we need to charge pronto, immediately. Nothing? Really? No one's gonna hook me up? A little charge boost? Where is she? She's down there, right? Is it right here, or... What do you think's the easiest way to get down there? Oh, probably right there, actually. Can I get back up, though? Yeah, we should be able to get back up. Alright. You wait right here. I'm gonna go see if she's got anything for me. Stop walking, we're running. Hello. Please tell me you have something for your sister. There it is. Urgent. No. Okay. Oh, that's it? Just one thing? Easy. Okay, now we got 2 deliveries. Is it enough? I don't know. I hope so.
Order assigned.
I sure hope so. Bye.
Yeah, sure thing.
Yep, bye. Okay, well, we'll pick something up, so... To speed up these interviews, every time we do something, we're just gonna read something. Okay, Lochna. Oh, now I have to read both of those because I accidentally clicked on it. 3 years ago. You know what we used to dream about? Seeing what's beyond those clouds up there. We spent our whole lives beneath a chiralium sky. It's all we've ever known, but we also know that the world used to be so much bigger. Our parents told us there were researchers who worked for NASA, though these days most people wouldn't know what that was. It went up in smoke around the same time America did, and all our parents' work went with it. But we still have our dreams, the one thing our parents gave us, that can never be taken away. Malingan and I were named after a pair of craters left by meteors which struck the Earth 450 million years ago. These craters were proof that the planet is part of something bigger, that we exist within a vast interconnected universe. Our names serve as a reminder of this fundamental truth, symbols of our parents' hope that our isolation is only temporary. That's why we joined Bridges too, to bring the people of this country together again, to one day unite this planet with the greater universe that surrounds it. What became of Malingen and Lakna 3 years before the inauguration? 3 weeks, sorry. That was 3 years ago. This is 3 weeks. We'd forgotten all about our dream of going to space. It was a dream from an earlier, simpler time, from before we realized our baby was a BT binding us to the other side, and before we had to sever the link between us. After that, Malingen couldn't even leave the lab, and Lakna swore to live a life of isolation in Mount Knot City. There was no room in our heart for outer space, but now that we were one, that's all become so clear. In choosing isolation, choosing to forget about the outside world, we were just being human, just being that what everyone else was doing. We turned inwards, venturing deeper and deeper into ourselves, focusing on our inner worlds at the expense of that of the one we shared. Maybe this is what they mean when they say that the beach is a reflection of the individual soul. We became trapped in the multiverses contained within, but at last we have a chance to escape. Now that America's whole, we can begin to expand our boundaries once more. The bounds we forged could carry us beyond those clouds. It's past time we saw the stars again. Oh. Let's hope. I think that happens in DS2. Based on what I've seen, there's a chance we go to space. Okay. Yeah, we got 2 things. I don't know if it's enough to get her to join, but... or to be 5 stars, but I sure hope so. Because, man, I don't want to take any more deliveries to up that mountain. Even though we have to do the first prepper, but still, like that's still... it's more than I want it to be. Oh, come on. See, this is the problem. There we go. Boost helped us on that one. Okay, we gotta get up there. So the best way that we're gonna do is we're gonna basically skate by. We're gonna head up and then go up there. Okay. Oh, but first we gotta go to the. I forgot. We don't even have the other package yet, so we have to do the. We have to take the time-sensitive delivery and head directly there. From South Nut. This distribution center, not South Nut. I wish there was a way we could see what deliveries were at each distribution center or place. So we'd be like, okay, well, what's at Lake Knot? Should I go all the way to Lake Knot to see what's at Lake Knot to pick up a delivery for the Mountaineer or the Spiritualist or the Collector? But I don't think there is a way to do that. I think you can see I think you can see that there's orders to be taken there, but I don't think, right? Let's see. Oh, you can. Oh, okay, never mind. You can see that. Okay, I was thinking, I'm like, oh, we can't do that. Yeah, you can. So, just the novelist's son. So then, I'm sorry, but if it's not easy for me to get to, I don't really want to do it. So, the cosplayer... Hyrule artist, Mama's lab. Mama's lab? Why would we have to take something to Mama's lab? See, like that? That's something we should probably do. But that'll be when we go all the way there. We're gonna have to go there anyways to take a bunch of stuff, so yeah. Yeah, before we head back over to that side, we'll have to see what we want to take. We might go that way anyways, because we're gonna be literally up on the mountains right there. So we'll see.
Safe travels. Beginning scan.
Should I... Nah. Like, should we switch vehicles? But nah.
Welcome, Sam Bridges.
Nah. This thing will make it. It'll be fine. Make sure there's nothing else. Oh, yeah. How much time? What's the time at? 27 minutes? Oh, man. And it can't be submerged, which is fine. It'll just go in the truck.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated.
Yeah, we will not be doing the first prepper first. We're heading straight to her, and that is it.
Pleasant journey. Have a pleasant journey. Have a pleasant journey.
Basically, we're gonna take this up to like where the road ends, and then we'll just head straight up to her. That's the plan.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
So you better hurry up, Sam. Wonder how many memory chips were off. How many we still have left? I don't think that there can be many. No, we actually pick something up. Let's just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 still? 6 actually, because we still have 1 frame arms. Okay. Fragile. Preppers. 2 years ago, when I was a little girl, my father told me that preppers were people who decided long ago that they couldn't trust their nation to be there for them anymore. That the bonds between us had grown weak long before the Death Stranding. We once had a network spanning the whole wide world that could send items from anywhere to anywhere and connect anyone with anything. But still, we were isolated. Still, we were alone. Some liked it that way and even wanted more. They wanted walls along their borders, wanted to turn away refugees and outsiders. Some even wanted new nations all their own. They began to see the state as an enemy of their freedom, not a protector of it. The ones most far gone, they didn't trust the country to defend them if something went really wrong. War, terrorism, natural disasters, you name it. So they built shelters and stocked full supplies in their preparation for the worst. And then the worst happened, the Death Stranding. America ceased to exist, and their shelters became their homes, where they would live and they would die. But while they'd prepared, they hadn't prepared to live there forever, which is why they wound up relying on us couriers so heavily. My father and I wanted to go back to the old America. We didn't want a country that pushed people apart. We wanted one that brought them together. They allowed them to support one another, and that was what we tried to work toward. Cryptobytes. 2 years ago. We call these bugs cryptobytes. They were recorded in reference books and databases back before the Death Stranding, but nobody ever thought to give them a proper classification, so cryptobytes they stayed. They're named for the process of cryptobiosis, which means hidden life. When environmental conditions get too harsh, a resource too scarce, cryptobytes can shut down their metabolic process and enter an almost death-like state in order to survive. Tardigrades and sleeping chironomids are capable of this too, but cryptobytes are a whole other level. They can survive anything and anywhere, even on the beach or in the sea, and they aren't capable of prolonging only their own lives. Humans can eat them, acquire a limited resistance to timefall too. They won't find them living around just anywhere though. You need to know where to look. Not many people even know they exist until recently, so next to no research has been done. But now that their beneficial properties have been recognized, I'm willing to bet they'll play an important role in helping us to understand the beach, the Death Stranding, and everything else. I think so too, Fragile. Look, we're already at 88. We're making our way. We're almost there. I don't know how much we've read, but it's been a lot. I don't think we read 88, but we have 88 to go. Maybe we have, I don't know. I would love to know how many we actually had before we started reading. What the max, or like what is the number of interviews that they have. It's in the hundreds for sure, obviously, because we're at 99, but what do you think? Do you think it's more than 200? I don't know. 150? I don't think it's more than 200. That'd be crazy, right? I'm assuming it's around 150. 120? Probably 150. Downside is to get up this mountain, it's not a straight shot. It would be the road would be too steep. Whoa. Oh, okay. I almost lost that one. Turns are really sharp. Yeah, it's not good for the rain to be hitting like this. We're gonna have a problem. We got 2 minutes? Gosh, I'm barely... I know, seriously, man. Working on it. I wonder why she needs crypto bytes. Really? Come on. I thought it would be faster this way. Okay, can we stop with the boosting? Okay, I'm literally trying to turn. Okay. I was literally trying to turn around. I was trying to turn to go up, and he literally just kept going around in circles. I thought it would be faster to do what I just did, but it was obviously not. So yeah, that was fun. All right, the best way to go up is probably right there, right at the head. Oh hey. There's 3 of them. That's cool. Keep it up, guys. What do we think? Is it right here? Okay, first of all, I was like, please don't tell me you just got stuck for glitching out. I don't know what's happening right now, except the vehicle is glitching out. Wrong button. Okay, we're almost there. Memory chip? Nope. Okay. We're basically heading up from here. Where? I'm trying to see where. Right here, probably, if we can get over these rocks. There we go. Yes, straight ahead. Up and around. Okay, I did not expect it to be like this. It's fine. Oh, come on. Reverse. Reverse. There we go. I literally hate this sometimes. Sometimes driving the trucks are unwieldy and out of control. Should probably eventually switch to a bike. The problem is we're carrying so much material for these stupid roads. Once we get done with the roads, we might switch to a bike forever. Just because the bike's so much easier. The downside with the bike is that battery life isn't as great as with the truck. I made it. Please tell me we're done. Oh, geez, 6 items.
Greetings, Sam.
Yo.
I see you've taken extra special care of this cargo.
I tried. Now, let's get to 5 stars. A? I got an A for the timed one? You're kidding me. There we go. Looks like I didn't need the other one. Yeah, the timed one is the only reason why we got it, because that was like 400 likes.
You should take this. I'm certain that it will be of use to you in your journey.
I'm sure it will. Thank you. So now all we have to do is finish with the first prepper, and then we no longer need to come up in these mountains. The first prepper is the only one not on the network too, so...
The only limits are the ones we impose upon ourselves.
Ain't that right?
Good work.
Really? That's all you have? Oh, that's an order. What? Huh. We could do that on the way back from... I don't know if we have enough room in our vehicle, though. To be honest with you. That would probably get us there. I'm not gonna do the time one because we don't got time for that. Really? No, nothing to the first prepper? Does nobody like this guy? Yeah, I wonder if we have enough room, because technically we could take it. Go to him.
Order assigned.
Let's just see if we have enough room. I don't know.
Be advised that that container's chock full of fog.
Yes.
If it springs a leak, you'll be in a cloud of toxic fumes before you know it.
Yes.
If that doesn't sound like fun, maybe pack some extra repair spray.
Yes.
We take such risks because it's critical research material. So if you can deliver it safe and sound, you'll be doing yourself and everybody else a favor.
Yes. You guys have told me this many, many times. Oh, we can take it. Perfect. Because then we don't have to come back.
Order assigned.
That'll get us to be 5 stars at the mountain, at the distro center back there, and then we can be 5 stars, or yeah, we'll be 5 stars there. Hopefully the first prepper will be happy with us enough to let us join the collector. We used to have things called letters. Newspapers and magazines used to be published on a regular basis, once a month perhaps, or in the case of newspapers, every morning or evening. They were part of life's rhythm in my father's time. Some people's routines practically revolved around them. But no matter how much you yearned for the next issue, you had no choice but to wait patiently until it was published. It was the same with letters once. There was a time when you couldn't just compose and send a message and have it delivered to the recipient almost instantaneously. No, you'd take open pen and paper and carefully write out your thoughts, which you then sealed in an envelope and stuck in a post box. After which you had to wait for the postman to come collect, process, and eventually deliver it. It might take days for some letters to reach their destination, longer even, if they had to travel through the sky or across the sea. And then after all that waiting, you had no choice but to wait even longer for a reply. I can't help thinking that might have been a good thing. Imagine spending your days waiting with bated breath, wondering what the postman might bring. What a beautiful exercise for the imagination, right? Back in the day. That it was. Alright, what else you got? Fragile. Oh, good thing I stopped. I was getting close. Fragile's father and Fragile Express. My father came up with the name Fragile Express because before I was born, the U.S. used Swiss cheese back then. All the void outs had left craters as... Oh, the U.S. was Swiss cheese back then. I thought I said used. All the void outs had left craters as far as the eye could see. People were losing their minds looking for a way out. They thought the government would have their back, but it was gone. All the systems, all the gears that kept the world turning, smashed to bits in a matter of seconds. When everything you know breaks, it's hard not to break yourself. Before our new network, there was an old one. The whole nation was online, 24/7 cameras and microphones everywhere, watching and listening and recording. There was a strange sort of comfort in that, people said, a certainty that someone somewhere would know if you were in trouble. But after the stranding, that all vanished into the ether. No one was looking out for anyone. No one was coming to save you. A lot of folks died waiting before the rest caught on and took matters into their own hands. My father was one of the latter. He'd been working for a private logistics company, and he and some friends figured that they were in the position to bring people supplies and repair vital infrastructure Americans used to rely on to survive. They were builders, men and women who used the value of what was lost and wanted to reclaim it. My father and them really believed that they would get it all back bit by bit and make us whole, make us America. It was a precious, fragile dream, like so much back then, but if they nurtured it, if they stayed true, he knew it could all be ours again. People, ideas, connections, all so fragile. The U.S. was nothing more than a network of people and the connections between them. No wonder it broke apart so easily. But everything that's worth something is fragile, and that's why I was given the name. My father's not with us anymore, but the bond between us remains, fragile though it is. Well, it became a fragile 3 weeks before the inauguration. I've been thinking a lot of my father recently. I'd like to think he'd be happy if we were here, if he were here. Now that Sam made us whole again, he'd have his America back. Not that things are perfect, far from it. The Death Stranding's still a thing, and people aren't free to go where they please. So the UCA's prospects don't look so great. But I'm not going to stand by and let it fall apart. After all, it's a symbol of everything my father held dear. Freedom and community. It's bigger than any one of us, bigger than all of us still standing. We're only here because of those who came before, my father and everyone else through the generations. I appreciate that more these days, I suppose, and I want to honor the people who made it who I am. That's why I've joined Bridges. I've spent too long wrestling with the past, obsessed with getting revenge on Higgs, but the past can't be changed, and all I can do now is build upon it and help deliver everyone a brighter future. Fragile Express is back in business. Alright, one more. My mother's Masanga, unknown. My mother abandoned us when I was 12. That's what my father told me anyway, but it doesn't feel like something that happened to me. It's a story about someone else, that tragedy, not mine. I hardly remember her anyway. The only thing that connects us now is our matching Masangas. My father told me that she was a strong woman, that she sacrificed everything for a dream of America, a land full of hope where we'd live free. Does that mean she sacrificed us too? I asked him once. A heart can only bleed so much. Gotta harden yours, some if you're gonna stay unbroken. That's what he said. A mantra or something like one, her words to live by when the going gets tough. He said I'd understand one day. I don't know about that. I hope he's right. Well, we found her. Okay. Keep on keeping on. Okay, that's a really unfortunate place for a rock like that. Okay. We're going to... Where is he? Up there? I think I destroyed that on accident. Sorry, Mr. Metals. Technically, you can still recycle them for material, but you won't get all the material out of it, right? It's like, what do destroyed metals become? They just become metals, right? Like, I don't... I'm assuming destroyed metals just are metals. Yep, that's what I was afraid of happening.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Fragile.
Hey, buddy.
Verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until the...
You better accept this and join the network. I'm sick of it. Sick of you not joining. Oh yeah, it's only one thing. He's not going to join from one. Let's see.
Welcome back, Mr. Sam Bridges. legend delivers. Took real good care of this, I can tell.
Probably a 1% damage, so I apologize. Come on, 1 star. Oh my god, this guy's gonna kill me.
Thank you, Sam. Let's do this again, huh?
I'm pretty sure he won't join until we get him to at least 1 star.
Good work.
That's what it's been like for the rest. Oh, God. This would probably get us there, so let's do it. You stay right there, truck. I'll be right back. No, this way. I was like, don't do what I was just about to do.
Restrictions lifted.
I have 1 ladder and I have some climbing acres, so hopefully we'll be okay with 1 ladder and some climbing acres. Okay. There's 1 right there. The way that you walk with this rope is kind of out of control, if I'm being honest with myself. Like, you can't, like, go sideways when you're on the slope. I guess, apparently you can, because I'm trying to go straight down, but he's going the wrong way. I don't know what's happening right now. I'm literally trying to go down. It's almost better if I just let go of the rope, to be honest. Okay, let's just let go. We're gonna get down on our feet. We'll walk it out. Okay. Where's the rest of them? There should be 3 of them? 2 of them? How many are there? 2 of 2, okay. It's happened once and I think I was barely able to get over it. You can do it. I have faith in you, Sam. Come on, you can get up that. What about this right there? Yeah, there you go. I don't think. Oh god. We're good. Ooh. Got a little spicy there for a second. Drink. Okay. I hope this gets us to at least 1 star, so we'll join this stupid network, and then we'll read. We're gonna deliver this to the mountain before we end the episode. I know we're getting a little long, but to the distribution center. I don't want any of this left in here.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
The only one I want left is the stuff that's gonna go to the cosplayer. Here you go. Here's your stupid junk.
Thanks for coming, Sam. Well done. This is more than plenty.
Good. Now, join the network. 300 likes? There we go. Now he's gonna join. Come on. You know you want to. Do it.
You can hook me up to the network, right? Just the network. Not much I'll accept. But you leave me the fuck out of your great new nation.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. You'll change your tune. Oh, wow. There's so much we can do together. You'll change your tune. Just watch. I've seen it happen a million times. But everyone's on the network. That we've at least done. Whether or not we'll get everyone to 5 stars it's gonna be a big push. It's gonna be all about focusing up.
grand endeavor of yours is worth all the hassle.
It will be.
I've got my eye on you. Got something I thought you could use.
Ooh, what is it?
Take it if you want. Leave it if you don't.
Santa hat. Cool. It's like the wrong time for Christmas. It's like June.
Thank you, Sam. Let's do this again, huh?
Don't people like do something like called Christmas in July or something?
Good work.
I don't know. We're not going anywhere that way, so. But thanks for finally joining. Okay. Before we get more things to mail to read. Okay, Bridges staff. 2 years ago, Distribution Center West. I wonder if this is going to be where all the data comes from. Okay. This is from Benji. It's been about a year now since we came from the rear guard with the rear guard. The first folks through did us a favor of setting up the chiral relay and patching things up before we arrived. So we're doing all right. Not so sure about everyone else though. Folks back home sound kind of freaked out. We don't know what's going on in Central or Capital, let alone how Amelie and the others who kept heading west are doing. But something doesn't feel right. What's more, a lot of the guys have developed some kind of agoraphobia, like the thought alone of going outside scares the shit out of them. See, the distro centers and way stations around these parts here aren't like the ones back east. They're much more isolated, out in the middle of nowhere. Can't help but feel cut off from the world. And there's not a lot of staff on hand either, which means you often have to go do the work of two guys, which can make it that much lonelier too. And then you factor in the terrorism rumors. Also, is it just me or does it feel like there's some mules out there these days? Don't get me wrong. I know that they're not out to get us. All they want is cargo, right? Well, that doesn't change the fact that they're not making our work any easier, especially since a lot of these guys used to be first-rate porters and could run rings around us if they hadn't, you know? Still, for now, the network systems are up and running, and we're just holding out for the day when the second expedition comes through with a working Cupid. Till then, we'll keep things chugging along. That much we can do for Bridges in the country. Am I right? Timefall and power failures, Igor, 3 years ago. I volunteered to join Bridges, signed up with my brother Victor. See, we both remembered when America was still America, when we still had planes and satellites, when we were still connected to everyone and everything. The world was different, bigger, and we want it back. He was chosen for the first expedition and hit the road damn near straight away. Me, I got told to hang back in Central, which was okay, I guess. Corpse disposal means taking your fair share of timefall in the line of duty. You get a sense for it after a while, a sixth sense for when the clouds are about to open up. Of course, the clouds themselves are big tell. In an inverse rainbow, a guarantee you're in for some shit. But there are smaller signs too, changes in the air, smell in the wind. When it hits, you've got power outages to deal with. Far as I understand it, which ain't all that far, it's to do with high concentrations of chiralium, causing electromagnetic interference or something, which also interacts with water and kicks up clouds of ozone, which then makes the temperature drop like a rock. Anyway, I may be used to timefall, but that doesn't mean I'm immune to it. Believe me, I'm younger than I look. My big bro would take a lot of pleasure in telling you that if he could see me now. Look at that. We're almost down to 80, or we're down to 83 now. We're almost out of the 80s, so we're cranking away. Now we just gotta get down off the mountain without damaging the goods.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Turn. Turn the other way now. There we go. We're gonna take all of our material and everything we have in this thing to the roads, which hopefully are just down this way. I'm not gonna look. We're going no map. No, we'll look in a little bit. I know it's down there. I just don't know how far we have to go. At least everything now is connected, right? everything. There's nothing not... There's people not on the UCA, obviously, but... everything is connected, at least, so that's good. Now we just have to 5-star everybody. Which will happen, hopefully, before the end. Oh, is this the first one? This is perfect, actually. Whoa. What are we at here, huh? Need like a 40? No, an 80? What do we need? 80. We need an 80 and a 40. Failed it. Look at that. Now we just have to build the rest. I think there's only 2 more. Our truck needs some TLC for sure. It's fine. Okay, where's the next one? I think it's just like just right here, isn't it? Jump it. Yeah, I feel like the ones that are going to be really difficult is to get across the marsh to go to the distribution center down there. We're going to build all these roads before the end of this. Have faith. Hopefully. I say that with hope. Okay. Do we have one more? Or was that it? I think that was it, right? That was it. It's perfect. Okay. Oh, first prepper? I gotta take it, right? It's 200 likes. I gotta take it. It's 200 likes. Just for literally package on the ground. We gotta put some stuff in here because it's getting ruined. Okay, there we go. Get in the vehicle. We're not going to stop at the mountain, not city. We're just going to go straight to the distribution center to go drop off all this stuff, and then we'll see where we're at with our cargo for materials, and then, yeah, we'll see where we're at with everything. Okay, we're not stopping. We don't got time. I wanted this episode to be under an hour and a half, but it might not be now, which is fine. But we'll see what we can do. Basically need to take all the VOG and then all the material we have, drop it off on it into all of the pavers, see where we're at with the pavers, with the roads and everything. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully we're, I don't know, I want to say hopefully we're close, but I don't think we will be. I wonder what triggers him to say these random things. Time. And then who do we have left? We have the first prepper, we have the veteran porter, the novelist, and the photographer, right? Or no, is the photographer done? Oh no, she's almost done. Yeah, we have him, her, and then, yeah, just the, oh yeah, and the collector. Okay, and the cosplayer. Oh god. I think the cosplayer will be done after this one. And then, yeah, we just have this guy. And then obviously we have Peter, which we have to take that hand delivery from the Timefall farm all the way to him by hand. So we gotta carry it by hand. Insane. It's gonna be a whole thing that we're gonna have to deal with. Yeah, this is where it's going to be a pain because these require so much material to get going. What do you need? Jesus Christ. We're going to be out of material already. Jesus Christ. I don't even have enough. That's insane. Everything... And we still don't even have enough ceramics. How many ceramics do I need? Like... What is this guy? This is like a level 3. Sorry, buddy, but I'm gonna steal all of your stuff. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Should have brought the vehicle over, actually. No, I don't want that. We're just gonna put it on the ground, and then we'll bring the truck over. Thanks. I stole all your ceramics. Don't get mad. Don't get mad, but you'll be alright. Just gotta be careful not to run everything over. Do I have to be on this side to do it? Is that everything? Nope. No. Yeah, I know we don't got time for this, but it's fine. Okay, let's go. Ow! Stretching out my leg and now my hip hurts. Okay, road built. Jeez. Not what I wanted. Stop. Hurry. What do you need? Build it. See? It's too much. Oh. Get in the car. Hurry. Don't even try me. That's fine. You can go look for me over there. Don't bother me, I'm trying to build a road. It'd be funny if it wouldn't let me do this while there's people after us. Suck. Oh, I don't have enough, do I? Okay, well, you're gonna have to do. Nailed it. Oh, does it go above? Oh, it goes above the mules. Interesting. Even though it immediately says road closed. Better watch it, buddy. Get out of the way. Were you gonna come at me with your other vehicles? Oh, it's not gonna let me do it? Come on. Will you do something there, Sam? Really? Really, Sam? Will you put it away, please? Can you guys leave me alone? I'm literally trying to drop off some stuff here. You guys leave me alone? I'm trying to build a road. You not see how busy I am? That's the only one I got, so you're gonna have to do. Guess I should have brought more metals. I didn't think that we would need this many metals. I thought all the metals on this side were done, but obviously not. Okay. Hurry. Sorry for the longer episode, but yeah, we're trying to achieve a few things and we're running out of time. This one looks like it doesn't need any metals. So we'll pick up this metal right here. Oh, come on. Yep, we're running out of all material as well. How many more do we have to build? There's gotta only be one left, right? Right? One more? No more? Oh, I think we're good. Did we do it? Oh yeah. Everything has been built. We have no more need to build any more roads. Thankfully. Wait. That's a lie. No, we built all these. Okay. Everything's good. There we go. Finally. Okay. We finally have achieved all road completion. Now we just gotta achieve all interviews read. And then we'll be totally fine. That one probably won't happen for a minute. We'll drop off the VOG and then we'll take a break. This guy will be 5-star. Everything should be good. We need to, of course, put the truck in there. Whose lost cargo do I have? Oh, the first prepper.
Hey, Sam. You made it, huh? That's a relief.
Barely.
God damn. Did you really carry this much all by yourself?
I did. Now let's go. Give me 5 stars. Let's get this over with. Extra battery, level 3. Finally. Are you kidding me? That it wasn't enough to get us to 5 stars? What? 2,500 likes wasn't enough to get to 5 stars. We were already in the 5th star.
I can't believe we've got a guy like you on our side. Thanks again for everything.
You're actually gonna kill me, man. I didn't think that we would even have to worry. I thought we would be totally fine. Nope. Here, take all your materials back. I don't need any of it. Not anymore. Freaking lamos.
Thank you for your continued support.
Okay. We won't have time to read anything because this episode's already really long. We'll go up here,
Have a pleasant journey.
get a view, leave, we'll take a break, and then yeah, when we come back we'll rest, fix the vehicle. You know, do all that shebang. Can I get on top of this thing? Like up top. No. Lame. Okay, well. Oh, can I get the like out of the way? No? Lame. Okay, well, it'll have to be like that. Alright. Thank you all for joining. Don't forget to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.